Check. Sorry, guys. Sometimes with the settings, when on YouTube, I don't check it periodically. Becky's like, Tad! She usually texts me, but this time he yelled at me. Thanks, guys. I'm just muted. Is it better now? Can you hear me? I see it bouncing. People start watching the video and go, man, there's no audio on this. Sorry, buddy. Again, let's start over again. Hi, everybody, really quickly. Welcome to my channel, the Evil Ted channel. This is where I post all my tutorials and videos, but I also periodically do some live streams. And today we're doing a live stream on my Servo Skull I've been working on for some time. I've been doing a lot of this stuff off camera, and I realized it kind of defeats the entire purpose of making tutorials because I've been balancing doing this and working at the same time. So from now on, I'm back. And what I'm going to do today is it's pretty much done. I just want to do some aging with some oil paints on the back half of this guy a little bit. Not too much. I'm just going to, some little details I want to make pop more. And right out of the gate, I realized I painted all this on one side, but forgot to paint the other side. So we're going to do that as well. We're going to paint that, paint this, and let it dry and then start aging. Okay, well, oh man, look, everybody's here. This is great, guys. Thanks for showing up. For everybody who's new to my channel, please, if you can, hit that thumbs up, leave comments, and subscribe. And you can also jump over to my website, eviltedsmith.com, where I have numerous patterns, a lot of basic patterns. I have some new ones coming. I have my space helmet pattern that I'm working on. I just got it done, so I'm getting all this stuff laid out and ready to go. So I built it, and then, of course, I know it sounds crazy. I built it, and then I made all my notes on it and the procedures and the steps I have to build it, and then I built it again. So I ended up building it twice. Well, actually, I built it 3 times because I built it before a year ago, forgot how to build it, and thought, if I'm going to make a video, I have to make this. So I made it and made notes of what I was doing, and so therefore, when I go to shoot the video, I'll have it all thought out. So, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, let me show you guys also what I did. Is I built a base for the skull. This is just a PVC plastic base that does come off. It's got a little mount on it. This comes off for traveling, so you can travel, put this in your kit. And it goes like this, and then, of course, the Servo Skull goes on that. You can send him. So I'm making him to take with me, so when I go to conventions, I can put him on display. Because I am going to make a rod for me to hold so he can float around. But oh, wait a minute. So he goes, I went to the big city again yesterday, so it worked out. I did not get a Costco hot dog. Oh, Becky, in that case, it did not work out. You should have got a hot dog. Hey, morning, Kathy. Welcome. I hope you release the space helmet pattern as you released on the video so you can... Oh, don't. It's Gundam 79. Yes, I am going to make that pattern, and I'm going to make it available. So hang in there. It's coming. I'm just juggling stuff right now. So there's Skull. There's the base. All right, great. Let's take this off. And put this aside for now. Oh, I tell you what, Gundam, what you want to do is you want to jump over to Shooting Star. Hey, Becky, can you do me a favor? I don't know if you can do this. Can you do this on YouTube? Can you grab a link and throw it in chat? It's a skydiving company. It's Chuting. It's Chuting Star. Shooting Star Skydiving. Could I do that? Huh, hold on, guys. I'm just like... Wait a minute, maybe I can do this. Hold on, try this. Yeah, I think it's 1T, Dad. Just shooting. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if it'll give me a link. probably not. Okay. I did put the face shield a couple months ago. That's it. Yeah, okay, no worries. But that's what Becky wrote out, guys. Oh, I did. I did buy the face shield months ago. He's like, Dad, I bought it months ago. I've been waiting for this damn helmet pattern. Yeah, it's Graph. That's it. That's it, guys. That's the one. He's like, yeah, Ted, I did. I bought it months ago. I've been waiting. Sorry. I know. Thanks for your patience. Okay, everybody. Let's, everybody knows I did my Battle Sister costume. I did a premiere with her at Enemy of Los Angeles. But there's things that I did that I wasn't really happy with. I mean, I had a deadline. I rushed. I did get her done, but there's a couple things like the belt I wasn't happy with. We ended up just using real belts, and I didn't like the way they looked, so I ended up fabricating new belts, and took and put the grenades on them, and then I wanted to have her have a weapon. So, of course, I went Tabitha. Hold on, yeah. I jumped over to my friend SKS Props, and I started working on my bolter. Look at this thing. It's a bolter pistol. I'm going to try to finish this up this week. But there it is. That's pretty much the bolter pistol. There it is. It's got some details to go back here. It's got a barrel, some stuff on the top. But yeah, it's coming along. But big bolter pistol. Becky goes, you could post the links in the group, though, cross-posting. It's Gundam. He's got a visor, and he's been waiting. I'm sorry, Gundam, you waited as long as you did. I'm sorry. Because I wanted to do it way back during the pandemic, and they just did not have the visors in stock, so, which was a bummer. Anyway. One thing that's great, guy, about this live stream is that I'm here. So if anybody has any questions you guys want to ask me involving cosplay or building, I don't know if you guys just recently saw it. My woman from England, her name was Liz, wrote to me, and she built a Space Marine helmet from the pattern that I made available on my site. And she downloaded the pattern and watched my video at the age of 70. And she built the helmet spot on. I was so excited and so proud of her. I'm like, that's awesome, because that is my mission, is to take all the elements and just get the pattern and show you how to put together. And she nailed it, and which it made me feel great, because I'm always putting stuff out there and hope people get this. And that the age, and she said that, yeah, she was so happy when it was all done. She's like, holy crap, look what I did. I mean, granted, you have a couple. She said she had a couple hiccups when building. What you do, you learn, like maybe hit something on backwards, or you glue something in the wrong spot. Like, but either way, she did it, and it looks great. So that made me really happy. So it just made me realize that I need to get on YouTube more often and make more videos. So the next one's coming up is the space helmet. But right now, we're gonna finish with this helmet. Oh, that bolter! I'm sorry, guys. So quickly, the bolter. This bolter is from my friend Steven at SKS Props. And I use his pattern in his video. Steven's video, I like his video. It's he kind of goes through it like quickly, and thank God you can pause and freeze, because there's things I had to go back and watch a couple times. I wasn't really sure what he was doing on some things, so you have to kind of pay attention and go back and watch things. Like, wait, what? So his video is very streamlined. It's like, wait, what? What do you say? What? That's fast. What? What size? What film? All right. Anyway, so you guys, you ready to get started? All right, let's move the camera. Oh, sorry, let's get the camera set up, guys. Hang on. All right, guys, I'm going to switch to overhead real quick. There we go. Then enters Krim. Whew. Whew. We don't relax now, guys. Krim's here. Whew. The vapors. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Get my oil paints. I got my brushes. Oh, right. We got to paint the gold. That's right. Hold on. I was getting all excited. I want to start aging almost immediately, but I need to get the gold paints. The gold and silver. Where's that at? I just had them. Here, there. And that's not gold, Ted. That's brown. Hold on. That's chrome. It says, Krim, you magnificent bastard. YouTube asked me, wait, do you want to block that, Ted? I'm like, oh, no, you got to keep that out. See, already causing trouble. That's right. Everybody, really quickly, you guys know, and you, Becky, Going Ape Costume, and Krim are my dear friends from Twitch land, and we developed our relationship over Twitch. And I still stream on Twitch on Sundays, periodically, but for this helmet, I've been building the skull on YouTube, but not on Twitch. I thought it'd be weird to jump over to, and so I want to keep it on YouTube on this one. All right, let me get the oils I want to get, and let me get me a better brush and some gold. So hold on, guys. I'll be right back. And don't make me have to separate you two. Okay, got my brushes, gold. Let me get my cleaner. Hold on, guys. Get a paper towel. Clean this brush real quick. Oh my God! By the way, I was on Amazon. I bought these squeeze bottles. These things are the bomb. They're so much easier to keep and maintain, and they're good size. And so I bought a pack of 3, and I realized I'm going to buy 2 more because I want to have all the stuff I want to have, like alcohol. I want to have my airbrush cleaner. I want my lacquer, all the stuff, all the acetone, like all the stuff I want. Just have it ready in a squeeze bottle. They're just great bottles to have. Can't recommend these guys enough. Oh, Krim's gonna take me to Whataburger one day. Oh, Whataburger is great. I was in Texas. I love that. But you gotta come to Texas first. Yeah, Whataburger, right? I'm gonna grab Whataburger. I think I'm gonna be going to Texas at the end of this month. Unfortunately, it's not for a con. I'm gonna be hanging out with Tuck Customs. We're going to collaborate and do some little video projects together. Let's get ready. Overhead. Sorry, guys. Make it square. Right. All right. As you can see right here, we did all the detail work. Oops. Hold on. All this work right here, and I did not do it on this side. So let's do that really quick, and then once I do that, then I can start aging with the oils and stuff. Like, I love all this little ring detail. I just think it would pop more if I did a little bit of a wash in there. And you can kind of see, I need to hit it again real quick. Oh, Becky, what is going on? My husband said that Krim and I can take me out and we can hold hands. Krim, her husband's pretty very kind of you. Like this. He's very He obviously knows how much you like Becky Krim. That's for sure. Woo! Good stuff this morning, guys. It's getting hot. Getting hot. Okay. All right, let's get back to painting. All right. So, what parts are gold? Oh, this ring and these guys. All right. This is going to be gold. Oh, sorry guys, I got this gold. I can tell it needs to be stirred up. It's a little bit thin. Jared Cosplay, good morning. How you doing? My battle sister, my fellow sister of battle. Okay, is that it? Is that better now? Let me see. Dude, what is going on with this paint? It's really thin. You know something? I think this. I think this gold got thinned down too much. This was not the gold I have. There's 2 bottles of Tamaya gold I have. I think one I've thinned too much. I have another one. Yeah, let me go find the other one. I think I thinned this for an airbrush a while back for something I was doing, and it got thinned down way too much. So let me just find the other one. Of course, this is not it. Hold on, guys. There's a point where you realize on stuff, like when you start in your shop, you start to realize you're running low on supplies, and there's a bunch of things I want to get, but I'm not working right now, so I don't have the luxury of blowing money on buying supplies. I should be, but it'd be great, but I do not. So what I need to do is take a look at what I have before I start. Let me put this paint. Man, there's so much paint on this thing, on the threads. Oh, you're working on upgrades on her. Yeah, I'm making a bolter for my oh, sorry guys, it's probably a little. There you go. I'm making a bolter for my my battle sister right now. I'm making a bolter, and I rebuilt her belt, and I think that's pretty much it. And then I'll be done with her and the Servo Skull, because the Servo Skull actually goes with that costume. All right, I got it. Gold leaf. That's what I was looking for. There was gold and there was gold leaf. Market Ted. Got it. Right. Thin it down. Yeah, it was thinned down too much. You're right. I just put it back in the bin. You're right. I should have took a Sharpie and went, but I did not. But you know what it was? It was gold, not gold leaf. So the gold leaf was the one I was looking for. Break out that Sharpie. Oh, yeah, I'm jazzed to see them, especially the Adore the Servo. I think one might get added to my build. You know what it is? Jared Cosplay is that what I recommend is that your handler or somebody who's coming with you kind of babysits you. I know some people go with cons without handlers. I used to be one of them, but when you wear a big crazy costume, it's great. And so I'm not wearing the Battle Sister, of course. I'm building it for my friend, and she wears it. And that's the trade-off. I use her to promote it. So we stomped around that costume, and I would just walk around with her. And I thought, wait a minute, it'd be great. Because I was working when I was at Anime Los Angeles. Don't get me wrong, it's a great convention. But when you're working a booth, and you have somebody in a costume, it pulls you away from the booth unless she stays in front of the booth. And when you have a costume, you don't want somebody sitting in front of the booth. You want them to walk around and have people see them. So I realized that what I'm going to do is I should have premiered her somewhere where I was not working. You know, just do something where actually I could walk around with her. And so my plan was I'll have business cards and stickers and whatnot with me. And so when she walks around, I'll be with her. And I thought, wait a minute, I could walk around with her and be the Servo Skull. That's what gave me the idea. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll make the Servo Skull and I'll just put it on a stick. And then when people go to take pictures, I'll just put it behind her shoulder, like it's floating. It's like, how funny would that be? So that was my plan. So I'm cosplaying as a Servo Skull. Oh, sorry guys, overhead. Let's start painting the gold leaf on here. Can we get closer? Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of detail in here, so once you start throwing the black on here and wipe it off, it's going to grab all this detail. Look nice. So I think this is gold. Right? Yeah, this whole thing's gold. Got it. This whole part up here is gold as well. Yeah, so if you're dressing up and you make a Servo Skull, you can have one of your friends or handlers walk around with you and just put it behind you while you're walking. Because I want to take the Battle Sister to Monsterpalooza this year. Oops. I got a little sloppy on the gold back here. Yeah. So I'll fix it later. Got a little sloppy with the gold. All right, now, yeah, this, so this guy and this guy's your gold too. Right, all right, so. Right. Do a little touch up on that. See, I like all the rib parts are green, are gold, and I thought about these back here are the same pieces. I should make those gold as well too. Here we go. Yeah, that's good. So we just got to do that. Oh, wait, the ring here. That's right. This little guy. This is gold. Let's do that real quick. All right, so. All right. Another thing I realized too is that a lot of people were reacting and loving the Battle Sister costume. So I know for a fact that when I started looking for the Battle Sister, I would be the first one to admit it. I wasn't planning on building the costume itself. I was just going to go find somewhere and buy somebody's patterns. And Kipsy Cosplay or something. I went to her website and she had like a couple patterns, like a shoulder and an elbow. I'm like, I was looking for like a whole costume. And as I searched the internet and realized there's no patterns for the Battle Sisters at all. And which I was like, dang it, now I have to make my own patterns. So I end up building patterns and working everything out of it. And there's I kind of document the neck ring, the shoulders, and the forearms are really worked out. And the backpack was kind of like under the gun, so I kind of built it without making pattern. I mean, I kind of freehanded a lot of the stuff to get it done quickly. So if I go to make her, I'm probably have to remake the backpack and patterns to get the details on it. But I think once the space helmet is done to get the video up and running, I'm going to eventually make the Battle Sister helmet, the Battle Sister armor patterns available. My version of them, at least. There's many different variations of Battle Sisters, and I base mine more on the McFarlane toy. I like Todd McFarlane's toy. That let's see. Do we want to paint these gold? Hold on, guys. Because I got this guy. And there's one right here too. Again, I like this. So like having the band all be gold, like paint this gold as well, and then age it all. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. The skull and a stick. Yes, what this is going to be when it's all done. I built up like a little fiberglass rod to hold the skull on. I'm working on. I have this bolter pistol. I'm going to make some smaller weapons too. I want to make because I want to have. When I travel to conventions, I usually bring my helmets, and they just take up so much real estate in my footlocker that I'm thinking about making a bunch of patterns. They're a lot easier to travel with than just helmets, like props, like foam props. Because I don't mind bringing the helmets. We'll bring like 2 or 3, like bring about 3 helmets, and then do props on the rest of the footlocker, so I can bring stuff out. Mm-hmm. All right, get the gold on the edge here. Oh, sorry, guys. What should I say? Like this. Mm-hmm. Oh, my friend Ansley, which you guys know is Pigtail Power Tools. She was in town, and she came by, and we, I just realized I didn't get a picture with her. That was ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. Anyway, she was in my house and she was admiring all the movie posters they had on the wall. And she's like, I never heard of these movies. I'm like, well, check one out. And she watched Galaxy of Terror. And she was just like, had to text me and went, this movie is amazing. Like, she dug it as much as I did. So, yeah, it's pretty wacky. All right. Yeah, some of the detail got burned off on this one, but that's all right. So, okay. So the gold. You talking about the gold or the copper? Talking about this? Because I like the copper a lot. What's the part on the lower jaw? Oh, the gold. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it looks like that, but it's going to get weathered. That's the one thing about it. Everything's, all the stuff, all this gold is all too bright. Everything's too bright right now. So that's what, when I was doing this with the intention of going back and doing weathering on top of that, so all the gold, just the little highlights that he's going to pop through, it won't stand out as much. So I understand what you're saying, but hear me out. Wait till you see it finished. There's a method to my madness. So hold on. Oops, that just came off. All right. Clean this brush out. All right. Let's bring this back up a little bit for you guys. Oh wait, I still have to do this silver, guys. Wait, one more time. Get some silver paint. This little part right in here has to go silver, and then we'll be done with it for now. Now with painting, I can tell you right now, guys, you can go as long and as far as you want to. Hey, Make Smith. Make Smith. Hey, guys, really quickly. The Make Smith is in chat. Make Smith is a friend of mine who makes amazing cosplays using what he has around him, and his special is access to cardboard. He gets access to cardboard a lot. So having limited materials, he still takes the advantage of what he has with him, and so he's a master at cardboard. So the Make Smith, you also, hold on, Make Smith, let me give people your Instagram, because, hold on, guys. Oh, it is. I think you are the Make Smith, right? On Instagram? Yeah, the Make Smith on Instagram. So, guys, go to Instagram, and is the Make Smith. That's him right there, the Make Smith. Give that gentleman a follow, because he inspires me. When people go, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that, like, he's got cardboard. Doesn't stop him. Makes amazing stuff with cardboard. He's quite the pattern maker. So, big shout out to my friend, the McSmith. Thanks for joining me here on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, he's working on a Predator costume right now. Cardboard. Yeah, my first builds were cardboard because that's all I had as a college kid, right? That's what me too. It was poster board. I saw Star Wars. It was poster board, smooth poster board, and I started making patterns and things with that. By the way, my sister is coming in today where I live. Oh, fantastic. All right. Maybe some chrome paint here. Stir it up a little bit. Overhead. All right, here we go. This little piece right here is silver. Let's do that. All right, got that and that. So let's go and paint this one silver too. Just do it all. Do it up, and let's paint a gear maybe. Paint as much as I can. Get little highlights. Little screw head. All right. Do the other side. There you go. Okay. Fantastic. Predator good. That's right, Becky. Becky and I think Predator is good. I made myself a Predator. Well, I made a female Predator. I was a big fan of Predators, but I didn't want to make... Everybody makes a Predator suit, so I wanted to make something different. And so I wanted to do a female Predator. And then I bumped into Alicia Marie, and she was a fitness cosplay model maker. She also makes great stuff, too. And I said, hey, let's do a female Predator. And she went, oh, you mean Mishiko Noguchi? I'm like, who? So she educated me about this character from Dark Horse Comics. It turned out that I think Hot Toys made a figurine or a statue of her, so I saw that. So I used it as a reference, so I built that costume. It was crazy. The best material is the ones you actually have to hand you can employ right now. Right, exactly. That's right, Becky. Becky made herself a Predator. Hold on, get paper towels. Where's my paper towels? Oh, there it is. All right. Clean this brush out a little bit. I need some small cups is what I need. Definitely get some small cups. I ran out of small cups. All right. Okay, let's take this to the hair dryer. All right, everybody, what I did now, I got the Tamiya acrylic paints on here. Before I start sticking oils and stuff, I want to make sure this paint is dry, so I'm going to use the hair dryer. So I'm going to mute you just for a bit, guys, so you don't have to hear this hair dryer. All right, let's get down to business, shall we? We have some oil paints here. The metallic, I tell you what, let's go. We do a little bit of some black here. Like that. And some, do some brown or some burnt. A tab of that, sure. And let me get a stick. Got a little toothpick here. I'm going to mix these guys together. Mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. And what I'm going to do is I have a little... Usually people use mineral spirits. I don't have any mineral spirits today, so I'm going to use... as I have some olive oil, some cooking oil, extra virgin oil. What I want to do is I just want to thin the oil down a little bit so it's a little bit easier to wipe off. Now you can just go straight with the oils, but I find that sometimes it really grabs. It's kind of harder to get off. So I like to thin it down just a little bit so it just becomes a little bit easier to remove. So we're going to do this. Just like that. Good, good, good. So add a little bit more. All right. All right. So we get that mixed up. Let's go ahead. Let's focus on the stuff in the beginning here in the front with the goggles. We're going to take that and apply it in the corners like this. Because my thinking is that all the grooves where the where stuff would build up, right? Go around the, yeah, tell you what, let's go on this skull too, right here. Getting those nicks and crannies. Maybe a little bit more oil, Ted. Like this. All right. So now I take a big bristle brush and I kind of fade it out a little bit like this. So make it fade a little bit. Just like this. then all right, take a bit of paper towel here and wipe off the excess. But see, it leaves enough behind, so like the fade. Yeah, that does look good. All right. Because I just want to break up this metallic a little bit more, like some aging on it. Yeah, this does look good. It looks way better. Nice. Okay. And again, if you do this and something gets done, the cool thing is that if it ever gets too weathered to where you don't like something, you can always come back in with the original color that you use and just do a little thin coat. Like I'd come back in with a bright gold and just do a highlight on the edges, on the high points if you want to, but it looks pretty good. Just not bad. So I got the eyeball. Let's go ahead and finish up. Let's do the back here. That. This guy. A lot of detail on this guy, so let's, these little nooks and crannies, let's get that in there. Yeah, you see I'm just doing a section at a time, so I'm just going to do one section and move my way around here. I tell you right now, what I definitely want to do is add more black next. I like it to be a little bit blacker, but the brown hues aren't bad here, so let's fade it. Thin it out a little bit with my dry brush here. And then with our paper towel, yeah, look at that. It's so funny. It looks different on video than it does in person. You can really see the weatheriness on the video. You don't see it as much. I mean, it's there, but you don't see it as much as I think you would. So, interesting. Let's go ahead. The oil is kind of sticking a little bit more than I'd like it to, so I'm going to add a little bit more oil to it. Because it grabbed pretty good here, but a lot of residue on here. So I wonder if I just take some, if I do it with alcohol, it might be too much though. Yeah, I just took the paint right off that. Don't do that. That's not going to work. Don't do that. Just damage your paint job. See, I was trying to put alcohol in that. So let's not touch that anymore. Leave that alone. Probably go back and touch that up with some paints. So let's get in on this part right here. Add a lot more oil to it, so let's kind of do this. All right. Let's get a paper towel and wipe off the excess. There we go. Yeah, it looks way better. See? Nice. I realized something that I wasn't. I'll tell you guys. What I usually do before I do the oils is I seal it with a clear coat. I put on a clear coat of Rust-Oleum 2X Clear. I usually spray on there and let it dry first. And so the oil, when you do this, the oil comes off. So what it is the oils are sticking to the acrylic paint really well. And it's sticking more than I normally like it to. So I'm not gonna go as heavy on the weathering. I'm just gonna focus on the corners and edges because I was trying to do the fade thing, but it's sticking. A lot of it's not rubbing off because it's sticking to the acrylic paint, which hasn't been sealed. So normally when I do oils, I always have this sealed up first, which allows me to wipe off the oils. And I did not do that. So, but it's apples and oranges. Hail Neil says, good morning, Ted. Good morning. Oh, what's this? Greetings, Germany. Message. Dirty Face. It's oil paints. Yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody came in. About 5 years. Oh, hold on. There's two. Oh, Makesmith. No, there's just, yeah, the Make. Here, let me show you guys. The Makesmith. There's no dashes. It's just the Makesmith. The Makesmith. That's the one. That's his picture. You can see that. You can tell by his picture. That's him. Oils. About 5 years ago, YouTube offered on a how to make a male foam cosplay armor tutorial part 1. I knew nothing about cosplay so far, and I watched your tutorial and thought, wow, that's pretty cool. And that was what 5 years ago. Thank you. It seems doable for my small skills, and after some more research, I started and finished my own cosplay project. Your patterns are so helpful, and I just wanted to say thank you a lot. Hey, Ray and Seven, thank you. This is the whole purpose of why I do this, is reach out people like you, to take the intimidation out of building, to show people you can make your own stuff. And I know when people see the costume when it's all done, you're a little intimidated, like, wow, I can never do that. But if you watch how it's done step by step, you'll be like, oh, wait a minute, I can do that. And the answer is yes, you can. So thank you. It's people like you that keep me doing what I do. Hold on, guys. Just for them, I'm going to have a coffee break. So Ray and Seven, thank you. From Germany, thank you. I hope to come back to Germany. I was in Germany like 3 or 4 times. And now the world is opening back up. I'm reaching back out again to see if they'll bring me. So. Yeah, so where we're at right now, everybody, is that I'm aging the thing with oil paints, but I realized I didn't put a clear coat on it first, so I might have to go back in and do some touch-ups with some paint. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still looks cool. It's just, it's not, but I'm going to be a little bit more careful with the weathering with the oils, because I'm just going to put oils on the edges of things now. Here. For example, like all the nooks and crannies and things, I might just do a little bit. Damn it. Yeah, you know something, guys? I think, hold on, let me, because it looks cool. Yeah, I'm just, screw it. It's good. Yeah, I'm not going to, like I was thinking about just clear coating it now and dealing with it later, but like, nah, it's good enough. Let's not overthink it. It's a Servo Skull. It's supposed to be super weathery, so let's not sweat it, Ted. Let's move on, shall we? You know, sometimes you try to be a perfectionist on some things, but it's just not. This is... Because if I want to go, I can always, my saving grace is I can always go back and just wipe, do a little highlights with the colors. I'm not going to worry about it. So I can just go back and touch up if I want to. See? Looks cool. That's good. right, got that. And then we do same thing back here. Gonna do this guy. Like that, like this. Right. All right. There you go. Oh, that looks pretty decent. Yeah, there we go. It's good, 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 good. Yes. See, just a little bit. That's nice. Give that Warhammer aging. Let's see. Let's get some paint over here. You know, let's get a thinner brush. This brush I'm using right now is a bit wide because the whole thing was apply it heavy and then wipe it off. Since it's not wiping off that well, let's get a finer brush like this guy, and we just paint it in very carefully. Let's do that. Here, let's do this. Yeah, but let's clean this brush first. This brush is pretty dirty. Let me clean it. Hold on, guys. Let me clean my brush. Also, for everybody's get you guys up to date, I'm eventually going to be doing a. Years ago, people asked about it by giving a shop tour. Like I know Kamui Cosplay and those guys, they have a beautiful house and a beautiful setup, and so they did a tour of their shop, which made me realize I wish I had their space. It was huge, but I have a huge space, but I turned it into a house for my family, so I maximized my space in the Japanese feng shui of like getting the most out of your space. And so wash the brush with, I have oils effects. Yeah, this guy was dirty. So yeah, I'm gonna do the so I can get in a little bit closer. All right, here we go. Brush is clean now, but I want to do a tour of my shop, and I'm close to having the shop to where I'm really happy with it, so I can give a tour of it. It's funny, it just took me years. I got married, and I had to just do everything really quickly. I never really had time, and then after living it some while, kind of looking around and seeing other people's shops, and kind of looking at my space. Looking, where's the glue? Where's super glue? Glue. Oh, there it is. I realized that I could do this, I can do that, and so I started putting shelves up and things which helped a lot. So I'm gonna have the anyway. Let's do this really quick here. Hold on, guys. I got a finer brush, and so what we're gonna do is allow me to just brush right in here on the edges like this, a little more concentrated, right? So like that. So when I go to wipe it out, it just goes right in the corners. Like that, see, yeah. Oops, I'm sorry guys, can you see that? Probably not. So you just take this guy like that. See? Just put the oils where I want to put it, like that. See? Doesn't look bad. And around this guy, like this. The one thing it needs more of is black. I need black. I need more black in this. Hold on, guys. Let me get a little bit. There's a little too more brown and less black. Let me just bump up the black a little bit, shall we? I think it would pop more if there was black in there. A little more black. Usually black kind of overpowers, but the brown seems to be very strong. So let's get some more black. When in doubt, black it out. All right, for now, okie dokie. Let's do a little agent around this guy. Alright, just go around these bolt things. Like that. And like that. Alright. Yeah, it didn't fade that great. Hold on, just take that. Okay. Looking good. Alrighty. Let's do a little bit around here. Just on this guy. Right. Let's try this. Well, that works fine. That's not bad. Let's do that. Alright, that's alright. Not too bad. I thinned it out just a little bit. Okay. You know, this looks pretty good. Let me wipe off a little bit of excess up here, though. A little bit. All right. You know what's next? I think we're pretty good. Let's take this guy off. Here. And this definitely needs to be aged because it's just all too coppery and shiny. So we're going to come in with a brush and do the edges like that on the edges. All right, here we go. Oh wait, get some here, Ted. Didn't get any oil in here. Get a softer brush. Let's try this. And now, get that paper towel. Let's wipe off. Yeah, looks good. Nice. See, a little more weathering. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't catch up with chat. You call your shop a tour behind the red car. Well, I'm not doing the tour today. I'm going to do it once it's all done. My shop's a little bit, it's almost there. I got a little more organizing to do, but when it's all done, I'm going to do a tour shop. But I'm going to make a video for it. Yeah, usually I do work with acrylics on bigger guns and props. Anything I've done, all the base colors on this Servo Skull is all acrylic base. So the weathering with acrylic paints and whatnot, I like using acrylic paints if the base colors are done with Rust-Oleum 2X. Rust-Oleum 2X is a great brand of paint that's designed for plastics. So it's enamel based, but it's semi-flexible. So I use that for all my base colors, my costumes, and my props. As I'll do Rust-Oleum 2X, and then I'll age it with acrylics, and you can go back in and wipe it off. And what doesn't come off, you can come off with a paper towel and alcohol and just go. It's one of my favorite techniques, but I did not do that with this. So this is why I'm not aging it with acrylic washes. I think the acrylic wash is a little bit hard to control, and it sticks too much to when you have acrylic base and you're using acrylic paint to wash on top of it, grabs even more. So it's hard to control. So not liking the lack of control on that. That's why I'm just doing this aging on the oils with this particular prop I'm using, because I like to have the oils just in small amounts. I can just focus on the areas I want to age and then just wipe off the excess. There's a YouTube video, raindrop paint techniques, spray water, spray paint, angle. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube. I think it's called. Oh, Kathy goes, Mr. Smith, a friend of mine, completed a DIY mannequin myself, so I've already begun to making some. Oh, it's awesome, Kathy. Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, doing a duct tape body form or a mannequin of yourself. In the beginning, I used to use just a standard form, but sometimes when you have to make stuff a little more tailored to your body, it helps to have something you made of yourself. All right, put some aging around this guy a little bit. This softer brush. All right, little bit here's and there, like this and that. Okay. A little bit here, there. That. And this and that. Okay. Run this guide here too. Let's do that really quick. Oh, there you go. We have squirrels. I can hear them out running around on the patio this morning. My wife feeds them walnuts, and it's like crack. They freaking love it. So they're like, what? So they just, what they do is they come on our patio and stare in the window until we give them something. But they're so damn cute, little squirrels. All right. You know, guys, I think that's, we're getting there. Let's go around this guy real quick, these edges. Get these edges here, too. They still look a little new. Get some oils on this. A little dry brushy. All right. All right. Bravo. All right. Let's do it. All right. Wipe up the centers a little bit more, like that. Good, good, good. And we take this skull back, put it back on. Ta-da! Let's bring it up a little bit more. Looking good. Now, what I want to do next, we're going to put some tubing on this. I have some black surgical tubing on the. I have some wires I'll probably put on later, but right now, like some electrical wires, I can stick randomly. But these guys, let me show you guys really quick. Is some tubing, and I want a tube to come from these guys right here. This one comes from here. And then comes up and fits in here like that. Like, see, so you got a tube that goes from that to that, which is cool. Maybe that's the length I want. Get a little super glue. Like that. And like there we go, like this. Hold that for a second. I need some kicker. That's what I need. Hold on. Is it sticking? Oh, it is. Okay, good. So then, while it's sticking there, this guy goes back here. And this goes in here. Like that. Love it. All right. Let's make it a little shorter. Don't want to stick up too much. Do a little shorter. All right. And now. There you go. That's one. See? Get the wire there, and then we have another one that goes from here to there. Let's do it like that. Okay. Right. Come in like that. Hey, let me catch up with chat really quickly. Hey, Dante's Plague. Welcome. How you doing? I used to have squirrels. Neighbors' cats took... Oh, Becky, I'm sorry. Cats. Yeah, we have cats too, but luckily our squirrels are city squirrels. And they're in the trees, and they're super... It took 3 years of us putting food out for them to get to trust us. And finally, with the walnuts, my wife goes out, sits on the patio, and just calls Franklin. Hey, Franklin. And she puts her hand and sits down, and he'll come up and take it right out of her hand. So he knows her. And he does it with me, too, sometimes. But Daniel goes, my roommate helped me plaster cast my face. Now I have a body. I'm ready. Oh, you do have a face. Wow, Kathy, you're going crazy. That's cool. Computer ribbon cable would be sweet. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I want to do. There's some wires around the eyeball. I want to do some wires that come up and run into something. But I'm gonna do the hoses first and wrap some wires as well on it. You're right. So anyway. All right, here we go. All right. See, there are the wires. And I want to do, there's a wire too in the back here. Oh, that's right. I was going to have a wire go here. And I forgot to drill that out. So let's do that, shall we? Let me get a drill bit for this diameter. Because I meant to do this. Just because the hose comes off here and goes right into this guy too. So yeah, it's coming together, guys. So excited. Oh, I'm going to drink. Coffee time. Coffee time. I see the future demons in your various toolbox. Materials you have, various materials you may use, metal, plastic, etc. Yeah, I have all kinds of junk here. Saline. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and if it wasn't cats, it would be hawks and. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Becky. If you're out there, if it's not cats, it's something else. Yeah. Tons of black, brick, brown, gray, very unique, white, two tones away. Okay, let me get the drill bit. Sorry, guys. I'm getting sidetracked. With chat, let me get a drill bit the same diameter, so I can drill a hole for that head piece I did not do here. So now, I put this guy in and I can see I have not drilled it out yet. So I need to do that next. There's a hose that's going to go from here to here and then from here to here. So, which it should go. Anyway, let me just very carefully, very slow. afraid of that. It's popped off here. Yeah, when it's this kind of particular plastic, this polypropylene plastic, very rarely does anything stick to it. So if you drop something, it will just fly off. There you go. And we get some kicker, zip kick. There. That's all it needs. You don't have to kill it. All right. There we go. So now the hose will go in here like that. And hey guys, hold on really quickly. Let me see if I have some electrical wiring. I think I have a bin. Let me just check it really quick. Let me catch up with chat really quick. Making a UV light curtain station. Oh, nice. Mountain lions took a woman's dog and she was walking on a leash. Holy crap, yeah. It's terrifying because the environment's changing to where these guys are coming in out of the woods because we're encroaching on their space. It's going to get a point, yeah, it's going to be a little crazy. My cats. Yeah, it's so funny you guys say that because Becky, we have cats and they're all there's one cat named Tabitha that we used to let outdoors, and there's other cats who are bigger than her cat, almost had her ass kicked numerous times. So we finally realized no more. So now our house is huge, so the cats have the whole front array. But I built a catio, like a little patio for the cats. It has a little cat door in the bottom. I built like a little multi-level, so it's like a little 2-story cat tower outside in the patio, so they can get the sense of going outside. And they go out and smell the air and see the animals, but it takes the edge off of them going outside. It really does work well, and they're protected, so anybody comes to try to get them, they're caged in. Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, quickly, let me go see if I can find some wires. Hold on. Ooh, score. Look what I found. Wires. Let's cut. I have some black. I have some green and yellow. Let's take this, snip it. Hold on. Into that. Got it. And we have some red. Just red and orange, right? What's this? Yeah, take this. This is some old electronics things my friends gave me. This is perfect. See, I knew I had something, guys. Thanks. Thinking about that. All right. All right. This and that, and oh, my cat desperately needs a catio. Dude, they're not that difficult. They really aren't. If there's a part in your house where you have a windowsill, get on YouTube and type in catio. I'm sure somebody out there made videos on it. Mine's really simple. The real stuff I can be bought and laid in a wood frame. Yeah, they love it. The cats, it takes an edge off them. It makes them a little bit more content. Let me think. Can we just stick a wire in here and run hold on, guys. Overhead. What I'm thinking is I got this, let's push everything out of the way. Sorry. Making a bit of a mess here. I have this wire. I like this stuff. I have this wire here. I'm thinking about sticking a wire in, like somewhere back here in this little guy. And just have it. Or could we not cut it? Yeah, let me think about this. I'll tell you, let's finish up what we're doing first. Let me get the hoses in first. Let's do this on. All right. So we can get this guy glued in. I'll just glue him in really quick. There you go. Just like that. Their stuff can be bought and laid. Yes, I'm thinking there's some couple space here we could wrap the wire around or do something with that. Let's get the hoses on. Like this. Perfect. Oops, sorry guys. Overhead. Like that. Yeah, see? That little twist looks great. Get that going. And then we have... Then this guy goes in here. Yeah, let's glue him. Yeah, like that. So it goes in like this. Yeah, get a little bit of a bow to it. Let's make this a little shorter. I think that's a bit much. Here, let's do this. I just want you to be able to see them. I just want them popping out everywhere. So you guys can see them, see? Just like them now. So you can just see them, the silhouettes of them, right? Just want wires poking everywhere. Oh. This is crazy cool. The whole concept of a Servo Skull, like a skull with mechanical stuff stuck all over it, and the lore of Warhammer. Apparently the Warhammer game goes back like the 70s. It was made by a bunch of metalheads, like guys are into metal, and like just I think it was it just explains a lot. But it's going strong. and that Henry Cavill is like, I would love to get, like, once he went public about how much his love for Warhammer, it came out. Because he's such a fanboy. You know, good looking, buff guy, actor, and now loving Warhammer. Yeah, that's cool. All right, yeah, that's it for the hoses. So now let's think about where we want to put these wires. Instead of, I just like to have some short jumps, like like what can I do with these wires? Sorry, guys, because I'm looking at it, and like poking a hole like one of these guys, and then like it's not a bad idea. Like think about if I do a little yeah, get an X-Acto blade really quick here. Oh. Are these hollow? Yeah, so I could probably put some holes in here and poke the wires in there. Like have a wire coming out here and going up into this guy. It's not a bad idea. Instead of, yeah, just going from behind, not making it so, there, here, let's do this. Let's stick this guy. There. Stick that guy in like this, and I can have it come up and go behind. Yeah, that looks cool. And then put a hole here. Alright guys, this is what we're going to do. We'll do this. Wait, where's my tweezers? I had some tweezers, didn't I? Where are my tweezers? I just had them. Oh, Ted. Ugh. Damn it. I had my tweezers somewhere. Oh, there they are. Got it. Yeah, get the tweezers. So I can just glue that and stuff it in right there. There, ah, perfect. See? Like that. Yeah, see, that's cool. Like a little bit of a wire. See, isn't that cool? It's like just a little something. That's great. That is cool. Let me go, let's see. Like that. Let's see what else we can do back here. Let's stick. Yeah, we can do the same thing over here too. Let's stick a. And we'll do a wire in here, and we'll have the wire go up to this guy. Yeah, just make a big cut right in there. So I can stuff it in there. There you go. Okay. Dab a little super glue. Stuff that in there like that. And then we do like that. Pull a little glue. Get my tweezers. Get that proper angle on that thing. There it is, perfect. Yeah, I like that. All right. I just quickly catch up with chat. It says out of work prop master on his roots builds to support himself during pandemic. That's how I learned about them. That's right. Oh my god, I am excited for his work on it. What a beautiful piece. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the wire, it looks really cool. I have a different color too. Let's stick, let's do, you know, I got an idea. Let's go ahead and stick, let's poke. Let me put another set of wires. Alright. We're going to put, I got this yellow and green. I really like these guys, so we're going to take a little dab of glue on this one. And get the tweezers again. The tweezers, because it gives you a better, trying to push something in at a weird angle. It's a bit hard, so you come in like that. There, perfect. So you glue that in there like that, and then you have the wires come around. And we can stick these guys in here. Let's do that. All right. There we go. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, I like the wires. And I think sticks them up. All right. Oh, let me see what else I've got. Let's do a wire jump from here to here. That'd be nice, right? So we'll do the same thing. We'll cut a little. Let's cut a little slot here. All right. Just like that. And then we have this guy come up. And we can put him right in there. Cut a hole right there. Put a little glue. Stuff it in. There we go. Look at that. I'm digging it. So let's back this up a little bit so you guys can see what's going on here. There you go. That's a Servo Skull. You know, I think I'm good. I don't want to put anything else more. Our next venture will be to start rigging up the lights, and this is why I kept the eyeballs off, because I realized when I go to do the lighting, I got this dome I made, which is right here. this lens is going to glow green, and this guy here. And so I realized I have to put the LED from the front, because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to feed it in from behind. So I'm going to put the LEDs in the front. I think I'm going to go red here and green here and feed the wires through and start wiring up from behind. But I'm going to diffuse this with some fiber fill maybe. So it just diffuses. I just want this to glow. I don't want it to be such a bright spot. And I can see right now that once I get this glued on, I'm probably going to have to age this too. So it's all kind of stands out a little bit, but not bad. That'll be our next venture. Hey guys, move my microphone really quickly here and grab my coffee. Becky says, I tell you, will you be putting letters or sticker mods on this? You know, I don't think so. I'm going to leave, I know some people put like little emblems and stuff on that. And I always think it kind of pulls away from the skull. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm just going to put lights on it. And, he does have the lower attachments right here, guys. I'll show you quickly. These guys, that still need to be aged. But I was realizing what I'm going to do is I'm going to put clear coats on these so I can do the oil aging technique I like to do. I'm going to get a clear coat on these guys today so they can dry. And also I need to paint this like a bright silver and then do like a clear red or a clear, like an injection fluid thing. Oh, I wanted to ask, are the power armor in the Fallout series? Can you tell us? Oh, is there? Oh, I'm sorry. What you're asking is there? Yes, there is. They're very smart. They knew when going into the show, the production stuff. There's things that they had to cover, and the only reason I know there's power armor because there's a company that was making them. I saw some pictures. And they're spot on. They built full-blown power armor costumes. They are smart. The guys that do the Westworld, the writing team, are doing what I wish they're doing with Fallout. Which I wish they did with Star Wars was, you have this great universe. You create this great world. That for the game, people can play the games, but there's so many avenues. You've got the ferals, and you got the ghouls, and you got the Institute, you've got the Brotherhood, you got the Railroad, you got Commonwealth, you got Good Neighbor, you got all these different, this world they created, and so what they're doing is taking that world and writing new stories. I mean, most people are just going to play it like the game, and they're not. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do. They're just going to tell they're going to tell different stories in that universe, which I think is brilliant, to make it fresh and different. So when people watch it, they'll love the show because of all the nods from the games. Like they're going to build the vaults. They're going to build vaults. They're going to have the gas stations and the Nuka-Colas and the ads and things in the gas stations. And everything from the game, it's pretty amazing. They're being very accurate on the set stuff. But the stories themselves are going to do something original and fresh. And I think that is the biggest problem with Star Wars, is that they're making the Star Wars, and the only person that did it correctly was Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau went, oh, I'm going to take this universe, this world you created, and it's going to be this guy, this Mando, and his story. And so, of course, from pressures from higher up, you bring people in, little nods and things. But like the Obi-Wan thing, don't do that. They did that, and it was terrible. I didn't mind Boba Fett as much, but I thought it could have been better. But the Ahsoka, her story, I think I'm more excited about because it's the same thing. She's a character from the animated series they're bringing to live action, and now they're going to tell her story of her coming to age. Like, just doesn't have to follow. Just tell us a story in the universe, right? I know. I can't wait to I just got the word that the lore right that you can take on many new. Right. It's like, why you guys have to try to bring in stuff from, just take the world that we love and do something new with it. And that's what Favreau was doing with Star Wars. And so I think that's brilliant. It's like, don't just, I know that Disney's trying to make another big Star Wars movie. I'm like, just wait, guys, because they were going to do that whole thing with about the pilots, and like there's a bunch of stuff they're just trying to do. It's like they're trying to pump stuff out. Yeah, Mando and Fett were awesome. I mean, Boba Fett wasn't great, but I didn't hate it. I really liked it. Just a lot of people, going off on it. I'm like, it is what it was. It wasn't bad compared to everything else out there. It was better than the movies. I can do that much. You can see there's a real appreciation for the love and the lore of that show. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be wrapping this up. When we're on Twitch, we usually just raid somebody, but we're not doing that here because. But I can ask you guys a big favor. If you guys can do me a favor, if you're new to my channel, YouTube channel, I have a website. And you jump over to my website, I sell merch. You can click on my store and merch store. I have T-shirts I'm working on, and I know Becky sent me up for it. I'm going to do mugs eventually and socks. But I'm going to be working on a Patreon. I thought I just need to do something to come up with another way of income because pattern sales are good, but in order for me to make a lot of money, I got to keep producing a lot of patterns. And since I was working, it kind of pulled me away from the pattern thing. So I'm going to set up a Patreon, but I'm trying to think about what I can do. So I'm thinking I'm going to talk to some other friends who have Patreons. I'm thinking about doing a thing to where I can give people a one-on-one time. Like if you're a Patreon, that you get access to me directly, so I can give you like a half an hour every week if you want to talk about something. I mean, I know I hang out with you guys here on YouTube and answer as many questions as I can, but I would try to get something to make it beneficial to be a Patreon. Because I can't make extra content because I'm already having a hard time just making videos consistently with the space helmet thing I'm doing. Everything takes time, and I want everything to be so good that I put so much detail and work into these videos that I can't crank them out that fast because I'm really obsessed about the details and the tutorials to be understandable. So anyway, guys, thank you again. If you guys haven't jumped over my website, please do. And you can do another great thing for me is get on my mailing list. If you go to my website, there's a mailing list. Please get on it so I can tell you about what's coming up next. All right? That'd be great. And I do have a new con coming up in April. It's a Costume Con. I'll be in that one. And then there's Creators Con. So guys, if you want to know what my latest events are, go to my page on my Evil Ted website, click on events, and get all the details there. All right. We're going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Next time, when I bring the skulls on, we'll be installing lights, which is so soon. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out today, guys. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you.